Kia ora, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This week, get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock with news the US federal government shutdown is now its second longest in their history, having just overtaken the 1995-96 one where Republicans were trying to prevent a Clinton budget being passed. The longest was in 2018-19, induced by Trump. The current one has seen about 1 million federal workers stood down, and that is the largest of this type of impact. If this one runs for another 2 weeks, it'll then become their longest. Separately, US mortgage applications inched lower last week, although it was their fourth consecutive weekly decline. The weakest part of these mortgage applications data are those to buy a new home. This came despite benchmark 30-year mortgage interest rates falling again last week and back to near one-year lows. And Japanese exports rose in September from August, but their imports jumped more than expected and catching some analysts a bit by surprise. Basically, they're now back at the same level, oscillating around balance, as was expected. But some observers cheered this result because it indicated Japanese consumers' demand was improving. And the Indonesian central bank reviewed its policy rate overnight and left it unchanged at 4.75%, surprising observers who had expected and priced in a 25 basis point rate cut. But to be fair, that central bank had lowered its rates in the 3 previous reviews. In China, we should note that Shanghai's recent change to their house buying restrictions has brought a spectacular surge in transactions. September home sales in this city rose by more than 70%. And we should also probably note that the aluminium price rose again overnight, as it has done since early April and is now its highest level since May 2022, when it was in the pandemic bubble. Other than that, this is now its record high. The US Treasury 10-year yield is now at 3.95% and down 1 basis point from yesterday. And the price of gold will start today sharply lower again at $4,048 an ounce, down another $74 from yesterday, another 1.8% correction. But silver has fallen less. American oil prices are $1 firmer at just over $58.50 a barrel, while the international Brent price is now just over $62.50 a barrel. And the Kiwi dollar is now just on 57.5 US cents, little change from yesterday. Against the Aussie, we're up 10 basis points at 88.5 Australian cents. Against the euro, we're also unchanged at 49.5 euro cents. That all means our trade-weighted index starts today at just under 62.1 and up less than 10 basis points. You get more news about the economy in New Zealand from interest.co.nz. Kia ora, I'm David Chaston, and we'll do this again tomorrow.